Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. I have good news if you're worried about the Lucatiel achievement, since I foolishly did not use the human effigy and summon her for the Flexile Sentry boss fight. We can still get it. You need to complete 3 of her 4 summons, but she does have 4, and we didn't have to use that one, which is pretty great, because otherwise we'd be out an achievement. But so far, so good. So we left off at the Exiles Holding Cells bonfire here in the Lost Bastille. I'm actually going to head back to the Cardinal Tower bonfire, back in the Forest of Fallen Giants, and I'm going to go take the other entrance right quick, the one that's on the far side of the Pursuer boss fight, because from my reading, the only thing that does is, open up a... Well, it opens a door that can only be opened from that side. It leads into the rest of the level, which we'll be going to anyway. And there's a bonfire right there, so then we'll be able to warp back to the Exiles Holding Cells and move accordingly. Trying out my Ring of Steel protection now. And I've actually been doing a little bit of research, and it looks like the stone ring really isn't worth it most of the time. So I'm going to put the Chloranthy ring back on instead. Maybe if I can find another stamina boost a la the Grasscrest Shield from Dark Souls 1, I'll do something different afterward, but for now, from all of my reading, that extra poise damage just really doesn't do much good. And I'm better off doing something else with that ring slot, which actually makes sense if I think about it. Examine. Well, that's a nod to Dark Souls 1. And I would actually expect that the very first ring you can find probably wouldn't be all that handy for the end game. That makes sense to me. So this is another possible entrance into the Lost Bastille. And we're immediately carried to this bonfire. The Tower Apart. Let's have a look. There's not a whole lot here either, which is fine and dandy. Well, that ugly fellow looks like he wants a piece. Let's just be careful over here. One hopes that whatever we're looking at is worth it. A large Titanite shard and a Radiant Life Gem. Well, I would certainly say that's worth it. What? You've got to be kidding me. He can hit me through the window? Well, that's ridiculous. Mostly because I guarantee there's no way I could have hit him. I hate that shit. There are times when hard but fair is very clearly a lie, and, you know, the idea that, well, the enemy can hit you through the thing, but you sure can't hit them. That's just silly. Anyway, that dude dropped a life gem. All's well. We got doggos. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I almost think I would rather use the life gems, because they're slower. And I mean, I still have my Estus, right? Alright, so there we go. It all goes down. Antiquated key, Covetous silver serpent ring. Well, well, well. What have we here? A very old key. This key is very old, but in very good condition, such that it should still function. Only, what lock does this key fit? And the Covetous silver serpent ring, which I think is a holdover from Dark Souls 1, probably does the same thing and will be useful if we're ever farming souls. Yep. The silver ring depicting the snake, both the servant and manifestation of the god of greed, Xandro. Greed is traditionally viewed as a vice, but only a fool allows that to ruin a good opportunity. Fallen foes yield more souls. Sorry guys, as I was talking, my throat started feeling dry, and I realized I didn't have a beverage, so I had to go fix that. So, this game doesn't actually really lend itself very well to farming souls because most of the enemies have a limit to the number of times they'll respawn. That could be a problem, but there are a few places where that's not true. So in the event I need to farm souls, I'll go to one of those places and I'll put that ring on, but it's certainly not going to take a standard equipment slot. Now let's head in here, or head back here, climb the ladder. Oh hi. The F are you? You can open this from this side. And here's Lucatiel. Let's talk to her again.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you.
A human effigy.
Of course, I have no idea what it is.
Trying to look at her mask.
Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things, my sword and my loyalty to my lord. I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to... Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely.
I mean, I am one.
Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
Oh, she took her mask off. I guess she's hollow, or undead and going hollow.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose I've grown weary these days. I'm sorry. I suppose...
Alright. Well, that's that. So, if we come here from the exile holding cells, the only problem, and, you know, I use that term pretty loosely, but the issue, so to speak, is simply that we can't open the door from that side. Can I get back out? There's got to be a way, doesn't there? I want to get back to the bonfire and go from the exile holding cells. I might not be able to. Not without dying or using a homeward bone. A homeward bone wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I don't really want to do it either. I mean, not if I can help it. What about out here? And this is where we got that stuff. Right. I feel like there's got to be some kind of way back to the tower, like through here or some such. No roll, huh? Yeah, no way that way either. Well, okay. I guess we're going through from this direction. It looks like I can come at this guy, that's pretty good. Alright, there's a gold pine resin. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and do this section now. And since we're here and everything, let's go back to Lucatiel's tower. Just carefully work our way along this ledge. Good old Dark Souls platforming. Always my favorite. There's a second large Titanite shard. That's pretty great. It's probably fall damage if I go that way. Well, this is useful to know, because I can use the tower apart bonfire to get to here, which actually leads forward toward what is essentially a boss fight, so that's good to know. Let's make our way this way instead. One of those things right here. It's locked. The heck am I hearing? Look carefully. I mean, yeah? What do you want me to do? What can I do from this side? I'm real confused now. So I'm supposed to be able to explode that wall. I might be able to do it with just a firebomb. I don't know.
Okay guys, so I want... Why can't I... There we go. You're kidding me! It didn't explode! I wonder if I can like... Will it explode if I hit it with a spell?
I wonder.
Let's try firebomb at it. I have firebomb. There. Oh god, I have only one.
Looks like that's a no.
There we go! Good. Yay!
Yep. Nope. And I can't get back to the other bonfire either. Like, what the heck?
There we go! Good.
Am I just stuck here?
Yay!
I can't just be stuck. There's gotta be a way through. But... and I'll be damned if I know what it is. They wouldn't force me to die or homeward, but... well... I mean, when the hell else am I going to use it? Let's just use a homeward bone. It's what they're for, right? Let's return to the bonfire. Go from there like a normal person. Alright, I would like... well, let me see if I can do anything in Majula right quick. Mostly want to see if I can level up, because I'd really love to get strength to 20 if I've got the juice.
Bearer of the... Seek, lest this...
I totally can. Awesome. And this is a big moment. I don't have to two-hand anymore. Which means I can put on a shield. A Varangian shield will be fine for now. Better than nothing at any rate. I think I need one more large Titanite shard.
Don't waste my time.
You need armor? Are you sure?
Alright, awesome. I'm just pleased as punch about being able to one-hand the bastard sword. Let's keep going. Now, I would like to go to the exile holding cells. Alright. It's another hide night. Alright. I can't tell if he's tougher than the first one or if I just sucked, because I immediately decided I didn't need to dodge roll anymore, because, oh my gosh, I had a shield. But this shield's functionally useless. Why don't I just go ahead and two-hand this bad boy anyway? Just start this fight again. Well, that's that. Yeah, so I mean, obviously his moveset is completely different from the sword one we fought earlier. Not that I mind. Well, Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Alright, so... I'm interested in using some of my throwing knives. Although really it would probably be much smarter. Oh, really? Balls! Thought I was doing something good that time. Oh, well. Alright. I like a good mini-boss as much as the next person. That's pretty much exactly what this is, isn't it? I'm bothered. I'm bothered by my apparent inability to get in and hit him. Even after dodging one of his combos. There we go. That's better. Alright, the hide spear. Let's have a gander at that. A spear originating in hide, a special alloy, makes it very durable. The composition of the alloy of these spears remains a mystery, but in Drang Lake, the attempt to imitate it resulted in the similar Braddon steel. Alright. And that's fine. I also see absolutely no reason why I shouldn't go level up, like post-haste. So...
Bearer of seek lest this...
I am now interested in more endurance, which will raise my stamina, as well as my hit points, and my defense, apparently, so... I'm going to start working on that now, until it gets to my goal, so to speak, of 30. Alright, to the Lost Bastille, once again. Alright, we got the homes. Okay. Well, hi, buddy. Got him. An alluring skull. Actually, can't remember if I've seen one of those or not. I think I have, but nope. Well, it might have been in the merchant inventory, but a skull of unknown ownership. Smashing it releases traces of souls which attract nearby foes. Does not work on all enemies, but can prove useful in unexpected ways. Alright. We head over here. A soul of a brave warrior and a human effigy. An Estus Flask shard and a large Titanite shard. Holy shit. Oh, hey. Now I'm on the other side of that gate. Neat. Okay, good. That gate's open now. There we go. Alright. I want to get him to roll that barrel down at me. That's not what I wanted at all. Douchebag. Whoa. That wasn't what I wanted either. This is actually good. As long as I can get my souls. Can head back this way in order to go after him, which is not a bad idea. One hopes anyway. Oh, Lucatiel's gone. It's alright. fuck's sake. The one freaking thing I wanted. Was that barrel to not explode. Oh well. We can go back to the exile holding cells and... let's see. I can kill that other... undead jailer from up here with a plunging attack. Or I thought I could. Since I have to go back to Majula anyway, in order to get the barrel to respawn, the good news here is I think I can upgrade my bastard sword to +6. Obviously, we upgrade our weapon first. That's gotta be the priority. That just seems obvious to me. But we also have an Estus Flask Shard. So bump that up to 6 uses. I think the ceiling in this game is 12. But you don't have to mess with the kindling system, which is pretty great.
Here, to see however.
Upgrade Estus Flask. Yes, please. Estus Flask strengthened. Alright. Now... should be able to take the bastard sword to +6.
I knew you'd be...
Yep. Alright. Now I need to start finding Titanite chunks to do any better with it.
I'll be around if you make it better.
I think I can level up at this point as well.
Bearer of the... Seek the... lest this...
Let's keep going on endurance now. I'm gonna alternate vitality, or vigor and endurance, actually. More health. Well, endurance also raises health. Not by much, but some. I'm more interested in endurance. I want more stamina. What about these?
Bearer of the... Seek the... lest this...
Alright. Let's work on getting more stamina. That's gonna be, in the immortal words of our last president, huge. Huge. Alright. Go fuck some stuff up. Ever watchful, of course, for Titanite shards. Of either the normal or large persuasion. Both very useful. Does this guy want to fight? I can't tell. If he doesn't want to fight, I certainly don't feel compelled to try and kill him on every run. That just seems needlessly risky and destructive. Alright, let's Estus. Now I need to get him to kick the barrel down to me. I need arrows, which I haven't equipped anywhere yet. Let's do that, I suppose. Wood should be fine. There it goes. Uh-oh. Whatever, it's fine. Look, it worked. I need to practice with this thing. Alright. I can do 3 swings, one-handed. Alright, let's head in here. Another bonfire. What's up, dog?
Oh, why can't they all be this easy? We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. That's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn. I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame. I ought to fetch flame.
Alright, let's open these chests. 10 heavy bolts. I believe those are new. Yep. Standard crossbow bolts made of iron, effective at piercing enemies. Very effective in ranged attacks, though somewhat expensive to use willy-nilly. I mean, who cares? That's fine. 10 iron arrows. Well, we've seen those before. 5 Titanite shards. Armor upgrades in my future. 2 large Titanite shards. More iron upgrades in my, or armor upgrades in my future. Alright, that's still locked. Now, he's sitting on a chest we can't get to. We don't want to kill him. What we can do, though, is light our torch. I forget how to light the torch exactly. There we go. So every torch you find gives you 5 more minutes of light. So now, the first thing I want to do is head back to Majula, because we have yet another bonfire here. I'm interested in upgrades with these shards I just found. I need a chunk for the sword, so let me look at my Alva gear. +1, +2, +1, +1. What do we think? I think we should next take the leggings to +2. And then we should take the helm to +2. And then I have insufficient shards. Fair enough.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Alright. And so now if we go back to Macduff's workshop, the new bonfire. He will have moved. Over to his anvil, as you can see.
I ought to flare.
And now we can open his chest. Or his last chest, rather. Which gives us a craftsman's hammer and a twinkling titanite. An old smithing hammer. Looks like a typical hammer, but is in fact incredibly sturdy. Some say it was the hammer used long ago by a famed blacksmith of yore. It's also our first twinkling titanite this go-round. A form of titanite with special power. Reinforce equipment that cannot normally be reinforced up to +5. What cosmic event could have created such a powerful class of titanite? Alright. Now, of course, we can keep going. Hi, dogs. He dropped a Twilight Herb. Don't think that's my first one, is it? Oh, it is. The gray herb that grows hidden among the rocky surfaces of tall mountains restores a number of spell uses. There is no end to the scores of people who risk life and limb to forage for this valuable herb, which led to a banning of its harvest in some regions. Alright. So despite there actually being a whole host of things, and passages here in the Lost Bastille, there's really only one way to go forward. At this point, all paths have collapsed to one. So I think if we roll over there, we can go back the way we came, but obviously that's not what we want to do. Oh boy. Oh no! Well, I got a royal greatsword. I mean, that's something. But, whew, that was a lot. I was kind of hoping I could chain them together, and I guess I sorta did, but not really. Royal Greatsword. Greatsword of the Royal Swordsman. Its undulating blade draws blood from its foes. Despite the magnificence of this weapon, it was terribly inadequate in the war against the mighty giants. Alright. Well. What? I was gonna say, I died right up there. Where's my freaking blood stain? It's right there. Right where it should be. The big question here is there any conceivable way to fight less of these guys all at once? Royal Swordsman gloves. Hey, I managed to only bait 2 that time. Gloves of a Royal Swordsman. Their shape provides defense while allowing great mobility. Stripped of ornamentation, these gloves are designed strictly for battle. King Vendrick supplied his bravest men with the best armor available to face the great giants, but very few returned alive. Well, that was a bunch. I think we got him, though. Alright. Two more bad guys almost fucking wrecked me. Here we go. Common fruit. Soul of a proud knight and a human effigy. That looks to be a boss fight. 2 radiant life gems. Whoa. Oh, I see. They were there the whole time. I just never looked left, I suppose. Well, I'm definitely still missing some things from earlier in the level before the boss fight. Let's go ahead and open this gate. So the direct path is open. Well, let's head down here. I'm doing reasonably well in terms of whether or not I need to go have a restock. Let's go back down to this little courtyard. There's actually the, spot we can do something with our antiquated key. Yeah, he's gonna come down. Alright. Let's break down the boarded up wall here. What in the world? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like a kamikaze. 2 flame butterflies. Now, I don't think I even realized it when I opened the door, but this door required the antiquated key from the Tower Apart bonfire to open. Alluring skull, and a wanderer set. Let's have a look at that. Wanderer hood. A hood for the roving type. Light, sturdy leather made for long journeys. Wanderer coat. A coat for the roving type. Light, sturdy leather made for long journeys. Wanderer manchettes. Manchettes for the roving type. Light, sturdy leather made for long journeys. Wanderer boots. Boots for the roving type. Light, sturdy leather made for long journeys. Run. Run. Estes. That was terrible. I don't like you. Oh, hello. I guess I can get to him up here. Should have been pretty obvious to me that was going to be the smart play. Oh well. We got him. That's what's important in the end. Alright. How do I switch to my second arrow? I don't know. Alright. Archdrake robes and an Archdrake shield. Robes of the Archdrake sect of Lindelt. Little is known about the Archdrake sect and its ancient rituals, and those who dare to indulge their curiosity have been known to simply vanish. The Archdrake sect are the keepers of Lindelt's histories, including the only record of its foundation, a tome they have good reason to keep hidden away. The Archdrake shield. Certainly better than the Varangian. Shield of the Archdrake sect of Lindelt. The dragon was engraved for ritual purposes, but the shield itself is highly functional. The secrets of Lindelt rituals are protected by the Archdrake sect, and only a select few are given access to their canon of knowledge, which includes the truthful origins of the Archdrake sect itself. I'm interested in getting a better shield. Which this certainly appears to be. Large soul of a nameless soldier and a green blossom. Oh no, I don't have a Pharos Lockstone. No Pharos Lockstone in inventory. Balls. I'll have to come back here later anyway. The whole idea is to try and finish stuff. We have a bone staff. Staff crafted with animal bones, a catalyst for sorceries and hexes. Properly trained sorcerers receive their first staff from their master after reaching a certain level of accomplishment. Those without proper training must devise something of their own making. A parrying dagger. Unlike standard weapons, this dagger is intended for parrying. Accomplishments are forever out of reach of those who constantly fear failure. A true warrior hones his body and mind and peers far beyond immediate hardship. Twin blade. Okay, so the only thing I have to have the Pharos Lockstone for is a soul vessel, which obviously I already have one, and I'm probably never going to respec anyway, so don't care that much. Twin blade. A twin blade fashioned from rare Guy steel, designed for high-ranking Drang Lake Knights, hence the decorative design. Guy steel equipment is of the finest make, but Guy steel is so rare that very few of these weapons were actually used in combat. Alright. So we don't really need the Pharos Lockstone here. That's good news. The only thing it really gets us that I don't already have is a soul vessel. So later on, if I'm really flush with Lockstones, I can come back here. But for the moment, head up this way, and oh boy, look where we are. All the way back here. Isn't that fun? I am going to head to the Macduff bonfire, since it's right here and my sword's about to break and all that's, you know, all that stuff. I'm going to go get a couple more ranks of endurance, and I'm actually going to call that a video. We are ready to go fight the next boss,
Bearer of
Oh,
the Ruin Sentinels.
Seek the, lest this.
Might as well do it with a bit more endurance, eh? I think so. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to Macduff's workshop again. And I am gonna go ahead and call it an episode. This has been Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you will give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place to do so is my Discord server. That link is in the video description. If the link doesn't work, please contact me directly and I will be happy to send you an invite. If you care to support me or the channel, the best way, apart of course from liking and subscribing, is through my Patreon page. That link is also in the video description. Patreon supporters get to nominate and vote for the games they would like to see me play on the channel. Currently working my way through Knights of the Old Republic. That one is almost done. And once a game is chosen, I play it through all the way to the end, and then my supporters get to choose another. It's a pretty straightforward process. If you want to get involved, you can. Regardless, I really do want to thank you for watching. I'm grateful for your time and attention. I know how valuable they are. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.